What is going on, my gaming brethren? It's your boy, DaleyTactics here, and today we are doing a large-scale backyard battle in the Army Men of War mod for Men of War Assault Squad 2. Normally we do battles in actual, like, Army Men dimensions, you know, places where everything is proportional to the Army Men, but in today's video, the Army Men are actual small toy soldiers here. You can see there are huge trees, massive houses, etc., etc. Even that being said, the Army Men are pretty large themselves compared to this house, but they are still toy soldier levels. They're very, very small compared to their surroundings. Here is a massive fence right here, which is kind of nice, and each of them, the tan Army Men and the green Army Men, have a small little backyard sandbox base where they are deploying troopers from. So, right here we've got the green tents. On the outside, they have a small defensive line, artillery units, as well as Sherman tanks, and a whole bunch of infantry that's going to be surging on forward. Meanwhile, the tans have the same dealio going on. Tan tents right there. We've got tan artillery and tan Shermans. This is a battle of the backyard, baby. Realistic Army Men battle. I'm really excited to get into it, and I hope you guys are as well. Be sure to absolutely demolish that like button if you want to see more realistic Army Men stuff. Maybe if we hit 1,500 likes in the first 24 hours, I'll do another episode of this next week. Also, comment down below what you'd like to see for the next episode. You know, if you guys have suggestions or anything along those lines, they're always welcome. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 400k by the end of 2021. We're cruising our way that way. I think we'll be able to hit it, but we just gotta keep the push going, boys. Keep her going to make it happen. Either way, thank you to all of my Patreons. If you want to become a patron, link in the description below. But without further ado, let's get it going here, boys. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright, gamers, without further ado, let's go ahead and press start right here. Right now, both sides have the exact same number of troopers, the exact same number of tanks, and artillery members as well. They're just spread out a little bit different between the two sides, so should be a very even battle in terms of armaments here. The person who set up this sandbox battle clearly wanted things even Stevens, baby. Artillery beginning to position itself to unload against the enemy. Let's see if we can watch the first tan barrage here. There we go, one shell moving out. I have a feeling this will be the second one as it lines up. Come on, boys, fire away! Look, this guy on the artillery piece has an MG42 or 32, I'm not sure which, on his back. So if his artillery piece goes down, he is Ramboing, baby. They are not firing just yet. Oh, we missed it! I moved the camera right at the worst possible moment. Holy cow, the Army Men literally just felled a house. What the heck? It must have been from some of their artillery. I guess the Army Men artillery is packing a punch. Holy cow! Double penetration with that shot. Did you see that? A tan Sherman just hit this. It glanced off and then hit the green Sherman behind. Whoa! Talk about luck right there, or rather unluckiness for the greens. That is insane. What a shot from that tan Sherman. Calibrated, totally intentional, I'm sure, dude. Here come the green Army Men coming out of their tent area over here, heading on into the wooded area this way. Moving up, there are some sandbags thrown about for both sides, just randomly to give them a little bit of cover, as well as some rocks, so they got some stuff going on for them here. You know, they can get to cover if need be. Tan sniper right here, getting ready to line up some shots. He's sitting in front of the tank. Dude, I would be behind the tank if I were you. The tans over here clearly got hit by some green artillery, so both sides artillery taking massive dubskis against the enemy. The other human house over here has been felled. Both houses down. So the humans are probably like, what is happening? The toy soldiers have come to life and they're nuking our property. Not good, dude. Unless maybe the lore of this is that, like, this is a Russian, you know, place, or Ukrainian near Chernobyl. And so, you know, the radioactivity brought the army men to life, and then all the old little shacks where the humans lived are already vacant because, you know, Chernobyl, they you know, evacuated the land. So perhaps that is why the army men are able to fight without any human intervention here. It's because they are in deserted areas. Ooh, let's see this artillery shell come in. Boom! Massive shot. Was it? Actually, yes, it was. Ooh, that shockwave after ripping through these army men's soldiers. My goodness, most of the deaths for both sides right now coming down to artillery fire. I have to say, that was a terrible bazooka shot. What was that? You just shot the ground there, buddy. Oh, a couple of army men coming through the hedgerows over here, along with some Sherman tank fire backing them up. Still a lot of Shermans across the battlefield. We haven't done like a really good men of war, like two sides attacking each other sort of a thing in quite a while. And I have to say, it is kind of nice to do. You know, it's not something you see every single day in men of war, because normally it's sort of like attack and defend sort of a thing. But two, you know, armies assaulting each other can be really, really pretty fun. It's usually a less long battle. Usually it's over faster because both sides sort of wham everything together all at once and, you know, sort of wipe each other out real lickety-split. However, you know, even if it is a little bit faster, it's still fun to see. It's got some serious chaotic energy to it, obviously. These Shermans, man, they are really powerful. Both sides have a ton of them left alive. Still kicking in the backyard here. Ooh, nice engine shot there. That's going to result in the crew bailing out of that green tank right there. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good shot from this Sherman. I have to say, I think the tan Shermans might be doing a little bit better than the green ones. Not fully sure if there's any actual factual evidence to that, but it seems like we're seeing more greens go down to the tan Shermans. Not to mention that collateral was sick. Ooh! Part of the fence over here blowing up. Wood planks flying every which way. That itself is pretty lethal on this battlefield. One of those lands on a green or tan army man. Boom! They're dead. They are dead as a doornail right there. A little bit of a tan assault going on across the field here. Troopers spread out pretty nicely. Tan defense is in the back line still alive along with their artillery. Same can be said for the greens, of course. These base wars aren't over yet, baby. Be cool to do a Clone Wars base war. That's something I don't think I've ever done. Like a Separatist base versus a Clone Trooper base or Republic base. You know? Just two bases, and both sides throw each other, you know, throw their armies at each other. And, you know, whoever ends up overtaking the other's base ends up getting the dubski. I feel like most of the time it would result in a tie. That's the problem with these sort of base wars, is both sides send all of their troopers forward all at once. By the way, we're in normal speed now. They throw all of their troopers forward all at once, and then they wipe each other out. There's only a few of one side remaining, whoever won that. Then they try and go for the enemy's base, but the defenses there are too staunch for such a small force to go and attack. So, you know, either you have to make the attacking armies uneven or extremely large and hope one side gets really lucky, or I guess you have to make the base defenses extremely weak so that the side that wins with their small amount of troopers might be able to take it over. You know, it's always sort of the second leg of that battle that fizzles out, because the initial booming battle is going to be huge, and then the second half is small, itty bitty, not as good. Either way, if we look at the top left mini-map on the screen right now, as you can see, the red are tans and the blue are greens. I know colors confusing for me too. And right now, I would say probably the tans have a few more soldiers left alive, I would say. That's what it seems to me. I don't know. It's pretty even, all things being said, though. So I feel like the greens could very easily just sort of make a little comeback here, and then, you know, things would tilt in the other direction. Then it could tilt again. I would say right now we are not at a point in the battlefield where we can sort of get a definitive answer of who is currently winning, you know? It's a little too 50-50, a little too even Stevens. We're going to need a little bit more time for things to level off for us to see who defiantly will win this battle, you know? And I don't even know if that's going to happen because, of course, we have both sides having their military bases almost fully intact. Although the green base over here has taken a few shots, looks like maybe tank shots. Meanwhile, the tan base over here hasn't taken any damage, really. These guys are still holding real strong over here. The tank's sort of derping at the moment. This one's trying to run into a tree right there. Interesting. Through the shrubs, we got a dispatch of green soldiers right there. Oh, but on the other side of the fence, we've got a whole bunch of tans. Why are they all, like, hugging the fence right here? Y'all derping? Y'all derping big time? Seems like it. I don't know what they're doing. That is strange. Another green tank over here sort of derping into a tree. The tanks are fitting into full derp mode right now. Ooh, wow. All of those tans we were just looking at crushed from that Sherman's fire. Wowza. Wowza, that is absolutely insane. Those poor chaps. Oh, things are evening out even more. I mean, the artillery is still banging. Oh, look, one artilleryman over here died. Just one, though. Just one. Artillery is still doing real well for both sides, I would say. These things being alive during the entirety of the battle have resulted in a lot of deaths. We could actually check and see. So, green artillery-wise, this one has 39 kills. This one has 8 kills. And this one has 19 kills and 1 vehicle kill. That's kind of crazy. For the tans, this one has 32 kills. This one has 30 kills. And this one has 41 kills. So both sides' artillery really pulling in strong numbers. Strong numbers for both sides. Those things have resulted in the death of a lot of infantry, man. Now we're just sort of having sporadic skirmishes going on throughout the battlefield right now, I would say. No one really managing to take the upper hand. This is kind of a tank graveyard. None of these tanks are actually alive. They're all either decrewed or straight up on fire. Small little fire team of greens moving through here together. Looks like actually a tree got felled. Ooh, it disappears if you go too close to it, though. That's super weird. Oh, that's super weird. Wait, it's like across this, but then if you zoom in, you don't see it at all. Oh, that's glitchy. Wow. It like fell on that tan tank, too. Holy cow. All right. Let's move over to the woodland area over here. It seems like the tans maybe dominate this side of the battlefield right now, while the greens sort of dominate this side. Why don't we go ahead and squad up all remaining troopers for both sides as much as we can. Try and get them to sort of move in a little bit more. You know, try and get something going here. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. We'll see. Still a few greens around the forested area, though. You know, staying alive in here, keeping the resistance alive in the forest where the tans are mostly dominant. It's important to keep a presence everywhere, sort of deter the enemy from just steamrolling on forward, because if you do let go of everything you got, then you're bound to be screwed up a little bit. Got a little engagement right here between a tan and a green. Not sure who's going to end up getting the Dubski. It seems like neither has like massive line of sight here, so it's going to be a little tough. That green takes a few pot shots and then backs off, almost like covering fire, you know. This guy's healing. I don't know, man. Could see some death here. I don't know, dude. Or not. And the green's sort of doing a little army crawl forward. There's a lot of tans over here, though. I don't know. I don't know what to do, man. Do I help out? Do I here. Oh, wait, we got a little fire. Wait, we'll let this happen. Let's see. Oh, green got killed. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have both sides push simultaneously. You know, we'll have both sides gun it towards the enemy's base. And they will clash in between. So, there we go. We set up the greens to do that. And now we go ahead and set up the tans to do the same thing. Move both sides forward. Okay, there we go. Both sides coming forward simultaneously now, and we'll see if anyone ends up getting the Dubski. It looks like both sides sort of collecting troopers in the same locale first, before they make their push. Tan Sherman coming on forward. One of those greens marching on, trying to collect themselves. Gets shot in the back of the head. That's brutal right there. Tan Sherman coming on forward. Greens are collecting over here, but not really pushing like I told them to. Oh my goodness! Wow, dude! That was a shot and a half, fella! I'm impressed, I'm impressed! That was well done, sir. Well done indeed, I like that a lot. Holy cow, that was nutso. Absolutely nutso. And another Sherman kind of coming through the back here, and let's see if this Bazooka Trooper does the same thing. He does get a strike, not nearly as effective as the last one, but that might result in crew bailing out. I don't know, unless they're just concussed. Oh, it's on fire. That thing's over. Holy cow. How's it going over on the right side over here? Not really all that much. I think it's kind of amounting to a draw here, to be completely honest. We got a little bit of a tan infantry push over here, I guess. Few soldiers moving on forward, taking some crack shots at the enemy lines back here, but these guys are going to be able to hold. Yeah, I think we are looking at basically a draw battle. Neither side really managing to destroy the other like we were expecting. Both sides just sort of, you know, chilling. Because, I mean, these greens, they have a ton of troopers over here and a ton of artillery. Meanwhile, these tans over here have a ton of troopers and a ton of artillery. And then they've got, like, actually, they both have about 2 tanks, I think, left alive. And then just, like, a scattering of random infantry as well throughout the battlefield, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and make the executive decision to call this a tie. Now, I would love it if you guys would let me know, do you want to see a follow-up video to this? Be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Do you want to see some more of this realistic army men warfare in the backyard? Or would you rather not? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Be sure to hit that like button if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate it. Thank you guys. And I'll see y'all later. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.